morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? We are pretty good. It is about 10:30 Central Time, and we are at ICS Building Materials in downtown Dallas, roughly downtown, off of Commerce Street. We got a late start this morning. I had some family business to take care of this morning. That was rather unavoidable, so we didn't even get started. Picked him up from the hotel at 8:30, and then we had really bad traffic getting down to the truck yard and getting the truck and getting it pre-tripped. And then we got over here. We got here about 9:30. Checked in, and we got the straps off, tarps off, put away, plastic thrown away, everything cleaned up, ready to go at about 10:15. It took about 30-35 minutes after we checked in to get it all done. As far as the weekend goes, my understanding, I checked Corey in the hotel Saturday morning at noon. Yeah, morning, roughly noon. And other than him walking to Walmart that afternoon, he didn't leave the room the entire weekend. That's what he said. All he did was talk to his friends on the phone, sleep, and watch TV. As for me, I spent the entire weekend cleaning my house. I think I talked about it before. We moved my stepson into the large second bedroom that my oldest son was living in. Moved everything around the house and turned his smallest room into a storage room, which is still a work in progress. But then we kind of went crazy and we just started cleaning everything around the house. I think we're not messy people, but we're real busy. We're not the cleanest either, but it took a while. That place is completely transformed. We got rid of furniture, we got rid of junk we didn't need, some boxes of stuff we never hadn't opened in more than a decade, that kind of stuff. So it was one of those kinds of things. And of course, Saturday when I got in, other than starting on that, I took my wife and stepson to Fuddruckers for dinner after we stopped at the Harley dealership to look at some bikes, because I'm considering getting a trike. How I could afford one, I have no idea. I can always dream. I also had to pick up a cup holder for the truck. I ain't gonna explain that, but it's when it goes on a steering on the handlebars, but it'll fit the ratchet mount handle over here on the grip handle mount on the wall here, so I can have a cup holder on that side because I don't have one. Saturday was also the 14th anniversary of the day I met my wife, so that was kind of a celebration day. Other than that, it was a great weekend. Just lots and lots of cleaning, lots and lots of work. Yesterday evening wasn't near as busy as we relaxed and watched some TV. Played some games, kind of goofed off a bit, and went to bed late. Then got up and handled stuff this morning and came to work. We don't have a pre-plan yet. We're in Dallas. There's lots of options. I'm not even going to begin to speculate, because if I do, I'll get the one that I want. And but we haven't heard anything yet. But I do know there's a lot of trucks in Dallas, so we may have to wait a bit. Not sure where we're going to go if we have to wait. Might start heading towards the mid-cities. We will see. So that's it for now. I will let y'all know as soon as we know. See ya. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? We are frustrated. Yeah, that's a good word, but we're okay. It is 8 p.m. and we are in Carrollton, Texas at Western Extrusions. It is a aluminum extruding company. I've been here before, if you check back my old vlogs. After we got empty, we sat for about an hour and a half. Actually, we ended up leaving the first place where we delivered and headed over to an old truck stop that I knew of, and got there and they didn't have truck parking anymore. They built a car wash where the trucks used to park. So we ended up going to the Big D Travel Plaza over on Loop 12 and hanging out for about an hour and a half or so. Yeah, about an hour and a half. We finally got a dispatch at noon sending us over here. And this load goes to Recon, Georgia. Really nice long load, 2 days, over 1,000 miles. The only downside is the fact that it's supposed to be a preloaded trailer, which is not a downside, but the downside is it wasn't going to be ready until after 8 p.m. So that means we had to sit. We ended up staying there about 30 minutes or so, and I decided that we were going to come over here and park, since they have quote-unquote overnight parking, but it's actually on the street. We got over here and sat and camped out. Corwin played on his cell phone, napped in the passenger seat a little bit. And, I climbed in the back, closed the curtains, and crawled into bed. I guess I got about 3 hours, but people kept calling me on the phone and texting me, so I didn't really get any solid sleep. So we're here, we're hooked up to it, we got it strapped, it started to rain, and we just backed into the tarping bay. I'm waiting for the tarping machine to become available, because it's a conveyor crane up on the ceiling. It just runs back and forth across about 16 or 17 bays, and gotta wait your turn. And once we get that done, get it bungee down, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna go back and park on the street again. Then take our 10-hour break and leave really early in the morning. We have until 4 p.m. on Wednesday to deliver the load. If we get out of here early enough tomorrow, we can do it. Not a problem. You know, if we don't make it, it's not our fault. It's the schedulers, because we were already on our 14, and this load, started picking up at the end of our 11. So that's the way it is. Ain't got much more to say. So until we speak tomorrow, keep the shining side up. 73s. See ya.